Good day, and welcome back to Queenshipt, where we only speak to women who are beautiful on the inside and out, walking with you on your transformative journey to your highest purpose. And good day. Now, I'm here today to pour out my heart because I feel like there's a lot weighing on it. So, if you don't want to hear the mushy, gushy, sentimental, emotional stuff, buying. Stay for what? But I met my soulmate the other day after 3, 4 years of knowing one another. And I've been processing my emotions ever since I met him a few days ago. I got to speak to him face to face. The encounter was short because, the environment that we was in, it was brief. And now we have gone our separate ways again. And I have to process him. I have to process the different. I have to process the distance, and it's worse now because I've met him. And now that I've met him, I know what I'm missing when he's no longer around. It's like homesickness. It feels exactly like I've never really experienced homesickness. I grew up in a household where I couldn't wait to get away from it. But this is like a real home that I feel like I've just been stripped away from. They say home is really hard. Yeah, in my heart. I don't know if I mentioned on here that you have to make yourself a home. You have to be whole within yourself. You don't go 50-50 energetically because that means you're half yourself. You have to go all in 100. That means you have to be whole within yourself. It's not about a glass half full or half empty because no matter how you look at it, it's a half a cup of water. You're half full, you're half empty. You're half of who you're meant to be. And when you become whole is when it's time to meet your other half. And they have to be whole as well. And I feel like I'm leaving a loss. I'm glad I met them. I'm happy I met them. I feel full on a soul and spiritual level. But now we're at a distance once again, but this time it actually hurts. I feel like drowning myself in work just to force the time to go by faster. It felt natural. Being around each other felt natural. Nothing felt forced. I felt at ease. There was no real like butterflies. I was nervous, mind you, but it wasn't at the pit of my stomach. It's like my whole body. And I had to be courageous to approach him. And I felt at ease afterwards. Like finally. Like I can breathe now. I've been holding my breath this whole time. I can breathe now. But I couldn't get too comfortable to the point where, we're dating and all that type of stuff because his own business, right? And I prefer the privacy of people not knowing what we mean to each other. Apparently, it's not only her feeding into the false narrative, it's him. And we didn't really have the time and space to talk about it. I spoke to his friend. His friend told me everything I needed to know, not knowing who I was, mind you. So maybe, so maybe his father is the only one who knows really. Because why else would his father consistently reach out to me, especially if we're going through issues? His dad just reaches out, not about what's going on in the relationship, but just. And now I don't know what to do. It's like I have to live my life like normal, like nothing happened. This is painful. Some painful stuff. Felt like I was gonna lose my mind yesterday because I don't know when's the next time I'm gonna see him. And it's like I have to hold myself together when I'm around other people because nobody knows what's between me and him. Nobody knows how serious it. I know I have a lot to sort out in my life. It's not that I need to be perfect, but I at least need to sort out my living situation. Because right now I'm in between two houses because I'm still uncertain if I'm gonna stay here. But I want to stay here. You know, it's not like I have a second job. The job I have is the only job I have right now. I've never really been in a situation where I've only had one source of income. So I only have one source of income and one job, one form of cash flow to rely on. And I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket, and then when something happens to the basket, then there's all my eggs and I can't afford to stay here no more. On the positive side, I have 1 month worth of rent saved up. Right now, somebody else is paying my rent, but only for a short period of time. Now it's getting it to 2 months worth of rent saved up. I'm really grinding and putting in that 100% effort so that I can save as much as possible, so I can position myself correctly, so that I can take care of myself. It's not just rent. I have to go to Cairo physio. I'm still got back pains. My energy still needs to get sorted out. I just started taking these cell chargers. They really flush you out, and they're supposed to energize you. I'm not sure if it has iron in it, but day one I felt productive. I didn't really feel tired all day. Now that I've sorted out the my energy on a cell level, I think I need to sort out my energy on a physical level. Having more discipline when it comes to being on my devices late at night and going to sleep on time, and really positioning my environment in a way where it's actually for you know where I set the mood where I feel tired at night. You know, I kind of have a rat problem. So how the house is built is like the rats live under me, and it's easy for the rats to get into the house. And I've set up traps, but I've only caught one rat. There's a whole family, and it's like they don't get. I heard the rat trap the wall, but they're not getting trapped in within the trap. I don't know what's going on. I don't like them around the house. Nobody likes rats around the house. I don't have any cats, and I can't bring cats up here. I can't bring cats up here. I actually do have cats, but I'm not allowed to bring them up to the house because the landlord said so. A lot of people will look at the relationship like, I don't know, like how they view relationships. It's deeper than the surface. It's deeper than what we show on the surface. This relationship was brought on by God. I believe that to the bottom of my heart. I believe this relationship was orchestrated by God. They say distance makes the heart grow fonder. I used to want to walk away and leave the relationship because who wants to be in a relationship where you have a crazy girlfriend or a crazy ex girlfriend that trying to have people trying to force the narrative that y'all are still together, but you're not, and you're playing into the like it's just, and then it's like you don't know what to believe. Are y'all pretending to be together like because you know full well? Why would you entertain a relationship with me and be so in love with me? We're in love with each other, and you're still allowing this narrative to continue, allowing this narrative to. I guess I'll know when I know. I don't want to stress myself out about it. I wanted to walk away a few times, but I keep back. Some pulls me back. Get pulled back in like a tide. What he plans on doing, I'm not sure what his plan. I would like to know, and it's like I really have to keep this away from my family, my parents. Nobody can know because of how other people are interfering with the relationship. I've had a, I had an argument with my for this relationship, and now it's like I had to make up my mind on where they're gonna stand in my life. Now the indie unknown, the on the outside, and they can't know nothing about what's going on in my life. That's the position that they take up now because I've tried. I can't say I didn't try to involve them and allow them to have an opinion in my life. I've allowed them to know certain things about my decisions and what I want to do in my life, and they have proven to be unworthy of knowing anything that's good in my life. I know that my parents, proof is proof, and I'm not, you know, you can't ignore the proof. Can't ignore the proof. They've proven too many times that I can't trust them to have any say in my life or to have any opinion in my life. It just is what it is. It just is what it is at this point. I have work tonight. I have work late tonight, and I have a half day today and Sunday. Working pretty much all day, every day from Tuesday to Saturday. Once I get into work, my mind should be busy. You know, once the cash starts flowing, I should be occupied. I still speak to him. Now I feel like I end up I'm gonna speak to him more than usual. And I already spoke to him a lot. Like, have you ever do you have a friend or a sibling where you just call just to be on your phone together? Like, you're not the one of you are speaking to each other. Not the one of you are exchanging words, but you just wanna be in each other's space. You're at a distance, but you just wanna be in each other's space. That's how it feels. I just want to talk to him, just to talk to him. Not that I have anything to say today, but just because I want to be in his space. You're on my mind. You're on my heart. You're on my soul. My soul has signed the agreement form. Yes, I want to be with this person. No, that whole thing where it's me walking away. Walk away where? To the bathroom? What you talking about? Walk away? You mean await? I don't know what that means to walk away. That's not in my vocabulary. What's that, a drink? I would have a walk away too, with ice. With ice and extra syrup. Thank you very much. Walk away where? Where I'm going. To where? To who? For what? That's how it feels. Man, I was kicking myself when I met him. Damn, I was gonna walk away. But I love him. I was gonna walk away. I have a different opinion about him now. I couldn't walk away if I tried. I'll have to walk to the next room, come back in 5 minutes. I had to go outside for a second, take a breather, come back inside. Walk to the kitchen, get something to drink or something. We have an argument. I'm just go to the garden or something. I'll walk and await you because we have a date tonight and we're going. I'm not mad. I'm just upset. I'll be okay. I'll be fine. It's not how he looks. It's not who he is, because that type of stuff doesn't matter to me. It's not how much money he has. It's how I feel. And it's not that infatuation. It's how I feel on a soul level. Your soul has to have time to agree to be with the other soul. You're not two individuals, you're not two bodies. At the end of the day, the physical realm doesn't matter that much. Doesn't matter that much. Everything, everything is reliant on the spiritual and soul realm. That plane, the soul plane and the spiritual plane. That's the only thing that truly matters. Who he is to me on a soul level. He is my mirror. He is my partner. He is my polar opposite. He is my twin. Twin, where have you been? Not twin like we like the same color, but uh uh soul signatures. You see, I don't have to say anything for him to understand me. Vice versa. We just get it. We just get it. Without having to say a word, we just get it. We just get each other. We can communicate without speaking. You can say a lot with your eyes. And now I have to wait for him again to get back. I feel like Rapunzel. I feel like a damsel in distress. And I used to pride on not being a damsel in distress. I don't need no saving. I can do it myself. Nope. I need to be saved. Save me. I'm her waiting for you in the castle. I'll give you instructions. Here's the map. The dragons over her, but they like pork chops. So make sure to bring some pork chops and a bowl of water. The bowl of water has to be the size of a tub. Make sure you bring one pork chop, like a whole pork. Bring a whole piece of pork and a tub of water, and you should be fine. And walk up the back stairway, because if you go to the main hall, there's a trap there. So go through the back. There's nothing up that way. Make sure you carry a light with you or a torch. There's a torch downstairs. But if you carry a light with you, you don't have to go downstairs. You can just walk straight up the back steps. Okay? I'll be at the top. Just knock, and hers the knock. You could just, and I'll know it's you immediately, and I'll open the door, and then we can leave. Okay? Okay, cool. There's no guessing. There's no mystery. You don't have to guess. I'll tell you where I am. Hers, I'll pin you my location. What's those numbers? I'll send you the numbers so you know exactly where I am on the map. I'll pin you my location. You know, these days, it's like love is different. I don't understand other people's perspective on love. I bought him a rose and I invested into the event. And it's like, you shouldn't spend your money on a man. I want to see him and I want to make sure that I have some to give him. I didn't give him my other rose. That's a different story. Some people don't even care if you give him the other rose. Oh, it's just sex. Oh, it's just kitty. That don't matter. But if I buy him the other rose, it's a problem. You're doing too much for the man. You're doing too much. You're spending too much money. You shouldn't be spending all this money on a guy. You know what? Why don't you mind your business and let me build love? Let me find love. Let me develop love. Let me cultivate a relationship with somebody that I see myself being with forever, for the rest of my life. Yourself out of the loop. You lost that privilege of being in the need to know. What's going on with Ace Girl? Don't know. That's gonna be you. You wanted to be around me, you wanted to spend time with me, and you lost that privilege. You ruined it for yourself. Now I'm back to being a lone wolf. And not by, oh, because I just don't like nobody, out of necessity. You have already proven yourself to be unworthy. Time and time again. Of giving chances. Of giving you space, of giving you boundaries to follow. But you just don't know how to be anything but yourself. That's very unfortunate. And I can't keep allowing you back into my life like I haven't learned the lesson. Me giving you a chance was the lesson. And how you responded to that chance that I gave you was my lesson. Now you're cut. You're done. I'm done with you. I'm done with everybody. Period. You're always by yourself. There's a reason for it. It's not like I make blind decisions. I do trial and error. Everybody goes through a test in life. And some people just don't know how to pass. They don't know better. But it's not up to me to teach them, and I'm not going to use my life to teach them. I've got too much on the line to be allowing certain people in my life right now. I have too much on the line. And it just is what it is. Now, that is all that I'm going to divulge today. And I will be seeing you ladies next time.